Hi, today we are going to be making homemade dryer balls. So what you're going to need is some yarn, an old pair of pantyhose or tights, and some yarn. You can use all wool yarn or any other kind of yarn you want. And then you're going to need wool roving to cover any kind of yarn that you use. So come along with me and I will show you how to do it. So first you're going to make a ball out of your yarn. So by doing that, you just keep wrapping the yarn. You wrap it and then turn it. And I'll come back and show you what a good size ball should be when you're done. So when you're done, you're going to have this little tail, and you can just tuck it into the yarn ball. So my ball is about, I don't know, 2 inches or so wide. And you're going to want to make 3 or 4 of these. So I have my 4 equal size balls. I think this one might be a little bit smaller than the rest, but they're all about the same size. So now we're going to get our old pair of pantyhose. Okay, so we have our old pair of pantyhose and we have some wool roving, 100% wool roving. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this and we're going to cut off the toe of the pantyhose. So we're going to cut off the toes of the pantyhose and we're going to open the wool roving. So you're going to open the wool roving and you're going to stick one of the balls in there. And the idea is to cover the ball completely with the roving. And I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. It's not perfect, but you want to basically cover it, not all going one way. You want to crisscross it. And then we're going to put it in the pantyhose. So I cut off the toe and I cut it off from the crotch part. So you just have basically a long leg. So you're going to open the pantyhose. If I can get it. Alright, so you open the pantyhose and you're going to stick the ball in there with the roving on top. And it's going to be a little bit tricky because it's going to be tight. So I got it in there. And I'm just going to tie a knot on the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is hard. I don't know why they tell you to cut the toe off. I could have just kept the toe instead of tying a knot here. Alright, I'm having a problem. I'll bring it back. Okay, I have my knot. So, there's one inside. Alright, and now we're going to do the rest to the other 3. I think I want a little bit more on this one because you can still see some of the black. So I'm going to put some more on there. Okay. And then tear it off. And then we're going to have to place it in the pantyhose again. I'm going to want to push it down. So you're going to want to twist a little bit in between. You're going to want to twist a little bit in between them. Actually, you probably want to tie a knot. in between them. So let me take that out. Tie a knot. Okay, so I tied a knot, and now let's put the other one in. And then we'll do the same thing, tie another knot. My 4 balls here, I had to do 2 because one was too small. You're gonna get them really wet and put some soap on it. And then try to form them into little balls. And then rinse it. And you're gonna do that with all 4 balls, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Now, what I didn't mention is that you need to get it nice and soapy. Really a lot of soap. And you just form it into a ball. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this individual one is probably going to work better than the other ones. So I might want to take these apart. But basically, this is where you're felting the dryer ball. So you want to get it nice and soapy and sudsy and just form it into a ball. Just keep playing with it for a few minutes. Make sure it's nice and sudsy. And then when you get it to the desired shape, after about 2 minutes or so, then you can rinse it. Make sure you get all the soap out, squeeze it, keeping that nice round shape. Okay, so now that they're all done, I'm going to take them out of the stocking and throw them in the dryer for 45 minutes. Alright, so here they are unwrapped. Okay, so one of my wool balls, dryer balls, this is what happened in the dryer. It literally fell apart. Let's see what happened to the other ones. Oh, this one's not too bad. Oh, the rest of them aren't too bad. They're still a little wet. Maybe I'll run them through the dryer again, but... So that's it, and if you want, you can put a little bit of essential oil on here when you dry your clothes. You just pop them in the dryer with your clothes, and you don't need dryer sheets. And that's it, everyone.